Hey guys, I'm back today with a unique wedge. This is the Black Widow negative bounce wedge. Um, Quick background on me and my wedge game. Um, I used to have the wedge game the strongest part of my game when I used to play all the time. I used to play 4 or 5 times a week, and when I would play 18, it wouldn't be a surprise for me to chip one or even two in on a day. Now it's not so much, but that's neither here nor there. I prided myself in my wedge game because I always looked at it like this. If I had a bad tee shot and I was just off the green on my third shot, I can stick it close and have a tap in par. Now I'm playing par golf, guys. Isn't that what we're here for? Par golf. If you're an amateur, a lot of amateurs, they're playing bogey golf, which isn't terrible. If you're at a par 72 or par 70, you're hitting 88, 90. It's not terrible by any means. But if you want to save a couple strokes, you need to up your wedge game to help you get away from those long lag putts that some people struggle with, or even get away from the three putts. So my wedge game, I'm a sweeper, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't take big divots. I like to sweep it and work the ball as much as I can with my wedge game. So I moved down south over the past couple of years, and the conditions down here are a lot different. It's a lot drier. You don't have a lot to work with as far as getting underneath the ball. You're going to come in contact with the ground, and it's very, very short grass, sometimes even dirt, depending on where you play. So traditional 8-10 bounce wedges, they weren't doing it for me. I would hit it right here, and a lot of people call it a skull. Skull it, man, it killed my game. So I had to retool my game a little bit, and I was looking for the lowest bounce possible on a wedge, and I just wasn't finding what I was looking for. And I came across this thing. This is the Black Wedge, like I said earlier, negative bounce wedge. Okay, and by negative bounce, this part right here is where your bounce lies. What the bounce is how it bounces off the ground. You can see, let me get my other wedge. You can see the difference. Let me get that. Look at that difference. Now this is a BombTech 52 degree wedge compared to this wedge, which I believe is actually 64. It doesn't say. You can see the difference. So when you're coming through and swinging on your wedge, this part right here is what's hitting the ground. If you're hitting off dirt, you got to have a pretty good swing to get it right all the time, because this part is going to hit first, you're going to come up, and the ball is going to hit right here. So to kind of meet in the middle, I got this. You can see where the bounce is back here and not up here. So when you're coming down, there's nothing here to hit the ground. You get a good shot. Now, I will say with this club, you got to practice, because you will do a lot of digging. However, I will say that I love the zero bounce. It's helped me tremendously. I already know what you guys are thinking. What is going on with the grooves on this thing? It's funky looking. They are funky looking, as you can see. But guess what, guys? It's not illegal. You can have the grooves, lines, any way you want. Like I said, it's a good club. The grooves don't do anything different. You still get the same spin factor. But I really like it. I'm glad I found it. Honestly, I bought the head for $15 off eBay over the bay, and then I had a shaft put in it for free. So I'm out of this club $20. I had to pay the guy to shaft it. It's only about a 20-yard club, 25-yard club if you want to full swing it, which I do. Because it'll stick. I'm telling you what, especially down here where I live in the south, some of these greens they're dry and it's hard to hold a green. But this will pop it up. And not even this club so much, guys. If you're looking for something like I was, just to get rid of that sole on the bottom. Now you can grind it off if you want. Take it to a machine shop and they can do it and charge you. Or you can even send it into a lot of places and they'll do sole grinds and they'll get rid of a lot of this. But you're going to pay $30-$40 to have somebody do it, when, guys, you can go buy something like this if you're looking for something around the greens. Be out of this thing $20, and you're good to go. Hell, you can buy the whole club. I've seen on eBay for $15. Charge like $7 for shipping. But I played with a buddy who's a scratch golfer, and he looked at this thing and he's like, "What is that thing?" But once I started playing it, he's like, "I can't say nothing. It does it good. It works." So I keep this in my bag. I came 5 wedges. This one I use strictly around the greens, 20 yards in usually. And then I've got 4 other wedges to fill my gaps. So if you're looking for something like this, again, this is called the Black Widow Negative Bounce Wedge. You can still find them online. Man, if you want to take a chance on it, spend $15-20, it's worth a shot. And honestly, I'd put this up against, now this is just around the green, I would put this up against, hell, any other wedge, just because of that bounce factor. That's because it works better for me. All right, guys. If you have some more questions about it, again, it is a very legal club. There's nothing with the grooves in the rule book. And I've actually spoken to some pros about this, club pros, guys who are USGA certified to teach and whatnot, and nothing wrong with it. So if you like it, give it a shot, guys. Thanks.